Steve Sears, Bionic Buzz. Thanks for taking time to talk to me backstage here at the Mint. Before we get into your the band, your music, the new reissue of the EP, here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. Where did your passion for music come from? Was there an album you heard, a live performance, or was this naturally a kid that made you want to be in a band later? Start.
I mean, like, it was a pretty stereotypical beginning for me. It was like Blink-182 and Green Day, and then, you know, started getting into local bands, and that kind of like, you know, I was never really good at sports or anything, so like, you know, that helped me, like, in the social ladder in, like, high school, was just to be in bands, be like, okay, cool, I'm good at this. And then just meeting people through that scene, kind of just, like, building my career from that, and then meeting all these lovely people, and, you know, getting to play with them, and, you know, you kind of meet people that inspire you, and just kind of the people that I work with were always, like, making me want to get better, and making me want to, like, practice more, and just through playing with other people and meeting other musicians that are talented and stuff like that, kind of helped me get better.
Cool.
I discovered like a thing of cassettes, like kind of before I really even understood like the mechanics of cassettes. It's really young, anyway. I started just putting them in, just of course all the '80s stuff that my mom had from like when she was like, you know, when she was like in her 20s, just, you know, going at it in the '80s, and you know, you had like Def Leppard in there, you had like Queen's greatest hits at this point, because, you know, we're talking like, you know, Queen's been around for a bit, and I don't know, I just kind of thought it was rad, and like, again, like, I'm with you, Miles, like, you know, the Green Days and the Blink-182s and the like Lits and the, you know, those bands, and like the E6s.
That's definitely my upbringing, is like exactly like Miles and like those bands.
Yeah,
it's kind of,
that's what you were into, man.
I wish I was a little more sophisticated. I wish I could be like, I'm a little more sophisticated, listen to, you know, insert cool band name.
No, I'm glad you guys are honest.
Like,
yeah.
If it happened before the '90s, man, I don't listen to it.
It was the butt rock.
Nice. Anyone else want to chime in, or are we good on that? Okay.
I'm just kidding.
All right.
I mean, nowadays I find myself listening to a lot of just like modern music, a lot of just like what's coming out now.
Same opposite. I'm listening to more '90s stuff now.
Yeah, really. That's good. I feel like that's
you got
the Nirvana t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's totally coming back, you know. I feel like
every day I'm listening to Joan Osborne.
Nice.
Or like Lisa Loeb, you know, like, you know, chick rock from the 90s.
Chick rock.
Hell yeah.
Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sixpence None the, what is it?
None the
Oh yeah, dude. And like, oh my god, there's a bunch.
All right, well, let's talk about you guys. James, you moved out here, from Austin in 2015?
2016.
2016.
In February, yeah. And Emily and I had known each other years prior in different bands, and we were friends back when we were youngsters, in like the early 2000s and stuff. So back when like Papa Roach was still cool. Just kidding, Papa Roach was still cool.
Actually, their new album's really good. Actually,
I'm totally that wasn't a diss.
Yeah.
But anyway, actually super influenced by Papa Roach. But anyway, but yeah, we met back then, and then was the first person I called. Totally down to jump on board, and then, you know, we met Jonny, which is like kind of like totally random, but, you know, one of the few times that Craigslist isn't some like murder porn. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of the few good times that Craigslist came through.
Yeah, because I was like selling a guitar amp or something, and I just clicked on like, it was like, oh, musicians, so I clicked on it, and it was like the third thing down, it was like guitarists needed for pop rock band. That sounds pretty cool. And so, dude, literally like 10 minutes later, James and I were on the phone, and then like we met like literally the next day, and then we were eventually roommates.
Yeah, I feel like in LA especially, like Craigslist can go real like
Real
you know,
wrong,
one
real right.
one or the other.
Yeah.
There's all kinds on there, man.
Yeah, and I don't know if like Craigslist has since been looked at like kind of like, you know, people probably don't feel super safe using it, or it's not a reliable source to meet people. I feel like at the time it was still like totally legit to use Craigslist. Like I went on there to try to find a job, went on there to try to find a band. I pretty much just went on Craigslist to find my whole life, you know.
I feel like it's one step away from the dark web, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was
very cool.
That
Now, for the music video Triggered, was that a lot of how you know, how you guys formed actually in that? Like a lot of you had different side jobs. You kind of quit for the band or anything, you know?
I still got my side job.
Yeah.
I feel like you could definitely say that, you know, we're all kind of been on our hustle with different jobs since and during during our time in the band. But yeah, like that video was definitely shot, you know, intentionally to be that. You know, I don't know that you ever worked at a coffee shop.
No, never worked at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Don't know if there's any inside stories or any of that stuff.
That's amazing.
That's so typical.
But yeah. But anyway,
Good years.
That's amazing.
yeah, that's how we met. And then, you know, Aimee has kind of been on and off recording, and we've been buddies, and
Okay.
finally got the courage to ask her to be in the band.
It's a yes.
Got on one knee.
Do you remember how that went?
In
Like,
my band.
Yeah,
It's
it's
evolved
like,
over time.
well,
though,
you
right?
drive around in this van for a long time.
nice. So you guys are reissuing, I guess, an old EP with newer songs on top of it.
Yeah, with some acoustic tracks on there.
Okay, so you got the new Tricker acoustic version, which I love. You know.
Thanks, bro.
Cool. So what's the future hold for you guys? I mean, you guys are going to be probably reporting, going on tour for support for this for a while, and then maybe something new after that, or new music video, or...
You always want to be working on something new, and I
Yeah.
feel like this band especially, we are always working. There's always something that's being worked on
Yeah.
behind the scenes. There's always another song that we've, like another idea that we're excited about. But yeah, for the time being, we're gonna work this EP and just like go and play for people and just kind of make it real, you know.
We're chugging along with this EP and driving the single for now, Trigger. It's actually been remixed since we originally released it back in August of last year. And yeah, we've kind of sort of reimagined the band a lot since then too, so
Gotcha.
we've got a lot coming up for the future.
Any tours you can talk about or anything?
You know, right now we've been pushing Trigger to alt rock right now, and there's been a lot of scheduling for radio interviews and on-air performances, and coupled that with some actual events throughout the summer and into the fall. But right now we actually haven't released any dates and haven't really fully confirmed the tours. But yes, absolutely in summer and this fall we'll be out on the road.
All right. Well, where can people stay up to date, website, social media wise?
Yeah, we're at Paper Jackets. Also find us on paperjackets.com and other Paper Jackets related searches.
Everything paper jacket.
Paper jackets.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much.